So before starting this video, let me ask you a question. What you used to do at the age of 5? Yes, what you used to do at the age of 5? If you talk about me, I used to bunk school at that time because most of the children don't even have a maturity at that early age. So let me introduce a person whose age is 5 when he started his first business, Mr. Ingvar, who started his second business at the age of 14, and when his age is 17, he started his third business, which is running globally across the world, and right now it is making crores every single day. Can you guess the company name? Yes, I am talking about IKEA. So in this video, I am going to cover many things like business lessons from IKEA's founder and how to overcome problems in the business, how IKEA has destroyed its competition, what are the business strategies which were implemented by IKEA, and finally, what are those marketing tricks which were done by IKEA to create a revolution in the furniture industry. In the end, I am going to say about 5 marketing tricks which were used by IKEA. So before going to know how IKEA has created that much big revolution in the furniture industry, let's go to the flashback that what made him to start IKEA. As I said you, he started his first business at the age of 5. Yes, at the age of 5, he used to sell matches to his villagers by getting from other town. He used to split those matches into a small package and he used to resell in the market. In this, he have learned a brilliant lesson that he figured out how to help his customers by creating low prices while still making profit for his family. Let me remind you again, he have done such work and he used to have such kind of a business mindset at the age of 5. And at the age of 14, he moved to a boarding school and he started his second business. At the age of 14, he used to keep a stock of pens, wallets, watches and bells under his bed. Yes, you heard me right. He used to keep stock of pens, wallets, watches, bells under his bed. But why? Because he used to sell those for his classmates. Now here also we can learn a very big business lesson from him. So if you want to start any business, first observe what people want. If you observe from the beginning, from the age of 5, he was observing keenly what people want and he used to get that to sell in the market. So before moving to the next part, let me share you what I observed. Most of people start their career at the age of 25 approximately with zero experience. But this guy had a 12 years of experience of building business at the age of 17. Let me repeat you again. He had 12 years of experience by the age of 17 because he started at the age of 5. But let me tell you one more thing, that from the birth he had a very big problem, that is dyslexia. That means he was unable to read, write and speak like normal people, even though he have done very good in academics. So after a couple of years, he shifted IKEA as a furniture store because he haven't seen any future in selling wallets, pens and watches. But why he shifted to a furniture from selling wallets, pens and watches? Let me share you another business lesson which I observed. You cannot scale your business and you cannot earn a lot of profits if your business is not solving any problem. Now you say me, what is the problem he is solving by selling wallets, pens and watches? Because most of the business are doing the same, so he shifted to a furniture. I know what you are thinking right now. By selling furniture, what is the problem that IKEA is solving? Because furniture is also a very common business which is done by many people, so what's the point in shifting to a furniture business from selling wallets, pens and watches? So here's why IKEA's founder decided to sell furniture. Mr. Ingvar found major problems faced by people when it comes to furniture. Number 1. Whenever people shift their home, it's so hard and difficult thing to shift furniture without damaging from one place to other, and it's so hard to resell. As he grown into a middle class family, he never experienced sitting in sofa with a table of tea with good lights because they are very expensive. Same story happens with every middle class family, so he thought to make furniture very affordable for every single person. So initially, he started to solve these 2 problems, and obviously, doesn't matter how many years of experience you have, business is not a cakewalk. You will face bunch of problems every single day while you are doing your business. Same happened with IKEA. Just imagine, if I give you 20 chairs in your hand, if I tell you to bring those 20 chairs to some location, what is the vehicle that you will prefer? Bike, car or else any truck? If you pick truck, problem will be solved. It costs so high, it's okay if you are doing it only for one day, but what if I tell you to do every single day? Will you prefer truck? Probably no, because there will be a much of cost. Same happened with IKEA. When IKEA started getting orders from their customers, they were unable to afford delivery cost every day, and slowly IKEA was moving into a losses. But how they overcome this problem, let's get to know. IKEA's founder is a street smart guy, I mean Jugaad. He saw milk vans will be completing their work in the morning itself. So from the afternoon till night, truck and truck drivers have no work. So he thought to do delivery in the milk vans and started delivering the milk vans. Now the problem has completely solved, but again 2 problems has raised when they have started their delivery in the milk vans. Number 1, customer is feeling so awkward for receiving their brand new furniture in the milk van. By the way, let me share you an interesting business lesson what I observed. When you start your business, if you are getting a lot of customers every single day to buy your product or service, then don't fly in the sky. Because your real customer is someone who comes to you to buy your product even for a second time. Problem number 2. So when he is delivering furniture in the milk vans, the second problem he faced is furniture is getting damaged by the time it gets delivered. Again he is losing his customers and getting into losses. As I said you, business is not a cakewalk. You will be facing problems every single day. So what's the solution? That's where IKEA has came up with their USP, that is DIY. That means do it yourself. They came up with the idea of flat pack. That means IKEA has came up with the foldable and adjustable furniture where customer will be getting delivered of their furniture in pieces. That means customer have to arrange by himself. This brilliant idea made IKEA into profits. I'll be giving you 2 reasons how this idea has worked for IKEA. Number 1. Whenever a person makes something by himself, he feels so happy. Let me tell you a psychology thing behind it. Whenever a person completes a task, a chemical called dopamine will be released from his brain and he feels so pleasure. Number 2. Because of this flat pack idea, IKEA can store lot of stock in their warehouse because you cannot keep sofa on sofa. But what if there is an adjustable and foldable furniture in your warehouse? That's why IKEA's warehouse looks like this. Now let's come to the problem number 2 which made him to start IKEA. That is high quality products for every person at low prices. Their main target audience are middle class people. Let me clarify you one thing about the product based business. Whenever you get into a product based business, you need to have a lot of investment for inventory. So Mr. Ingvar doesn't have that much money to keep his own manufacturing unit. So he thought to get his products from other manufacturers and he thought to resell in the market. But the problem is no manufacturer is giving high quality products at low prices. So the founder of IKEA has only 2 options to continue his business. Number 1, get those products from the manufacturer and sell those products to the high class people with the best quality. Now if he does that, his mission of producing high quality products with a low price for middle class people won't be fulfilled. Number 2, he should keep his own manufacturing unit which can cost millions of dollars. So what is the solution? IKEA's founder is a street smart, as I said you. He came up with a new concept which took IKEA profits to the sky, that is reverse design process. What is reverse design process? Generally, if you want to launch any product, what you will do? For example, if you want to sell shoes, first you will be designing the shoes, then you will be designing the quality and the quantity, second you will be designing the color and the variations and everything. At the end you will be deciding the price. But reverse design process is something, first they will decide the price with a high quality product, then they will approach the manufacturer with a specific price and a quality. So this idea has worked so well for IKEA. By the way, have you observed from the beginning that how many problems he have faced when he started a business and when he was running the business? That is why most of the startups fail in the first year itself. Let me give you an analytics. 98% of the startups fail in the first year and only 2% of the startups runs even after the 5 years. Now let's see what are those marketing tricks and strategies which were used by IKEA. Right now IKEA is operating in 63 countries with 466 stores across the world including India. In India there are 5 stores: Hyderabad, Mumbai, Bangalore, Surat and Ahmedabad. But whenever IKEA has launched a store, they do bash of celebration in the first day where whole city will be talking about IKEA. But how? Let's see the example when they have launched their store in the Bangalore. When they kept IKEA store in the Bangalore, they filled whole sky with 520 drone lights on the first day. I will show you that light show in the end of this video. And also, when they launched their first store in the Hyderabad, they kept fascinating offers and gave welcome to the customers with applause. With this, whole traffic has jammed. To be clear, if a person takes 30 minutes to reach his home from the office, it took him 4 hours. And many of them shocked why this much traffic has jammed on regular day. Later people realized it is because of IKEA. Then many got curious about it. That is where IKEA has had a kickstart in the Hyderabad. Now let's discuss what is the third marketing trick which were used by IKEA. Whenever you enter into an IKEA store, it tricks you to walk whole store by covering every room because you can exit from IKEA only when you pass from every room. This is how IKEA map looks like. So that's why it takes at least 2.5 hours to 3 hours for average person to visit IKEA. What happens with this? If you cover every store and every room, you will end up buying more products. Marketing trick number 4. Average time of a person spends in IKEA is 2.5 hours to 3 hours. So after roaming 3 hours, most of people feel hungry and they will leave IKEA soon. By catching this pain point, IKEA came up with the IKEA restaurant in 1956. In fact, 30% of the revenue of IKEA comes from IKEA food. Marketing trick number 5. IKEA stores are always in the outskirts because if a person wants to visit IKEA, he have to keep time and money. Now, if a person keeps time and money, he will end up purchasing more products. So as you are watching this video from the beginning, I'll be giving you a bonus marketing trick that what IKEA has implemented. So in IKEA, you can sit anywhere you want. No one will object you. That's where I used to go in for IKEA and used to take a lot of photographs. So what is the marketing trick behind it? Psychologically, if a person or a couple sit to take a rest, they will observe the product beside them and there is a more chance they will end up purchasing it. So finally, let me share you that how IKEA has destroyed its competition. So initially, when IKEA came to India, a company named Wakefit, which is also a retail furniture store, had showed up a flaws in IKEA like that IKEA stores are located in the outskirts, people face many traffic issues. At start, IKEA didn't respond to anything because as a Wakefit itself is promoting IKEA. Later, one of IKEA's loyal customer also gave a reply to a Wakefit's remark and called the brand as Fakefit. So finally, that's it for the day, guys. This is a complete business case study of IKEA. If you are willing to start your own startup with your family, friend or relatives or else anyone, share this video with them so that they can also gain some knowledge about the IKEA. And finally, thank you for watching. If you have liked anything from this video and if you have learned anything from this video, like this video so that I'll be getting to know that you have learned something from this video. Thank you for watching.